Hello and welcome to another AFIVA analysis video. My name is Paul Olele, and with me, I'm with Mahmoud Abdel Aziz. He's the founder and CEO of DevisionX. DevisionX was founded in 2016, and it's based in Cairo, Egypt, and it provides seamless AI vision with zero barcode. Their tools help your business to accelerate digital transformation and also to achieve sustainability. Mahmoud Abdel Aziz, welcome to the show. How's everything going on your end?
Welcome to, and everything is good. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so pretty much let's start with the origins of DevisionX. So started in 2016. The technological process in Africa isn't as far ahead as most places, especially in the rural areas. So how did your journey into the AI space start, and why AI, if I may ask? That's the first question.
Okay, so I think we started with in the beginning in 2015 to provide the quality inspection systems for textile industry. So this is the starting point. So I started to building computer vision applications, especially for quality inspection process and manufacturing sector. It started with a classical computer vision application. Then in 2016, we're shifting it to be combined between AI and computer vision to be applied for different applications and different sectors, especially in manufacturing sector.
And some of your work in the past has included a partnership with ITTC, and they help you provide or to improve the global competitiveness in the textile industry. So how did that partnership come up with the ITTC? I believe they're in the textile industry out there in Egypt. How did that partnership come about?
Yes, as we have a huge textile industry in Egypt. And we found that they have the textile technical knowledge, but they don't have the IT or technical or AI knowledge. So we're part of this project as a technological arm to provide them with the AI and computer vision knowledge, and also applications that can be applied on textile quality inspection.
Interesting. And then also, there is this a boot camp that's also associated or affiliated with your company, with DevisionX. There's a boot camp that helps people to get training on how to use some of these programs. So tell us more about the boot camp. How did this process come along, and what can people expect about this boot camp?
Yes, this boot camp it's a recent services. It's starting in this year in 2023. Is to provide the knowledge of building AI and computer vision application, and the first version of it is more focused on the university students and the fresh graduates. So they are the IT engineers or graduates. They need to start their career in this direction. So we are providing this training for them as a crash course with more practical knowledge to start in this area. This is the first step from our side, but it's a part of the full knowledge spreading related to AI and computer vision, and the part of building something related to TUBA, like an academy to help people, techies or non-techies, to understand and develop their models by themselves.
Mm-hmm. And you talk about graduates. Apart from graduates, are there any other persons that this boot camp is open to? Is it open to teenagers who would be interested in learning about artificial intelligence?
Actually, the bootcamps itself are the online program. It's open for everyone, so anyone can join, whatever it's a teenager or a fresh grad or university students, or a professional guide. So it's all for anyone. They have a prerequisites, just a basics like Python programming or linear algebra, just the basics knowledge. You should have this knowledge. So after, if you have it, so you can join our bootcamp.
Okay. Now let's deviate to the, you mentioned Tuba.ai. So let's talk about Tuba.ai. So I believe this is one of your products that is associated with DevisionX, and it helps to automate your machine's learning process as well. So can you give us a brief breakdown on what this does? And I've also seen that it's been applied to that DevisionX is trying to expand this product in the European market. So can you give us a brief breakdown, of how this works, how the intelligence works?
Yes, and for Tuba is a no-code AutoML tool to enable business or non-techie guys to build their AI models by themselves. So they can upload their images, make the labeling, training, and also deployment, whatever it's deployment on cloud or on edge, and making the whole process without writing any type of coding. It's a modular and seamless process, just drag and drop. And it's building on the AutoML technology that automate the mechanism or the way that automatic engine to build their models for them. And also we make something like democratize the AI. So as you are the owner of your data, so you are the owner of your model. We don't own the models that built on Tuba. In the same time, we are providing it as a SaaS model, so you can subscribe for it as a cloud services, so you get benefits of the cloud GPUs for training, or if you are a big association, so you can buy it on-prem if you need it on-prem.
Yes, and thank you for that. And I also mentioned, because I previously mentioned Europe and your expansion into Europe. You were recently in Stuttgart, Germany, at a convention. But I wanted to ask, are there or have you already expanded some of these products to nearby African countries or nearby North African countries? Or is there a plan to expand these products in these countries?
Yes, right now we are existing in Egypt and also serving Egypt and the Middle East market, including North Africa and South Africa too. Yeah. But the big step for us is to expand to Europe, especially in Germany, to serve the European market from Germany, as the market there is more advanced than Africa, and they are accepting and the need for this type of technology to be applied in their industries and manufacturing processes. In Africa, still the market need more work and more basic technologies first to apply this type of technology for the market. But what we are trying to do is to serve the global market with African talents and African technology.
Interesting. So in terms of, apart from Tuba, is there any other upcoming products that would be associated with DevisionX that are coming out soon?
Actually, the focus right now is on Tuba. What will be built in the future is also will be associated with Tuba, as we wanted to make it as the main product for DevisionX.
Interesting. We look forward to the expansion of Tuba in these areas. Now, let's talk about the positives and the negatives of a startup company. What can you say has been the positives and what have been the positives and the negatives of DevisionX?
Actually, the positive one, as we are have our freedom to innovate and create something from scratch. This is the big one, and also have with this freedom have the ability to take a risk. And actually, the startup world is about taking risk as we can. So through this mindset, we can make something big, and trying to disrupt the technologies with it. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I thought you were finished. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so for the negative point, as you mentioned, the negative, I think is as we are a startup and we are a small team, so maybe we are bootstrapping right now. So the lack of funding is have a challenge for us to accelerate our process. And to get fund, we need to have our MVP or the product first in the market, and this is what we are doing right now. So the funding problem may be a challenging also, or one of the negative points.
Just a side note, any plans on partnering with some of like the big software companies, you know, like Microsoft? Any plans down the line to do that, or it's just strictly just Tuba?
Actually, we are working on the cloud, so we are already part of the cloud startup program with the big cloud player like Microsoft and Google and AWS too. So we are cloud agnostic, and building our systems as multi-cloud for them. So we're really part of for their in their startups programs right now. What we are targeting to make a partnership also is the big robotics providers companies that as our systems or Tuba can be integrated with their robots to make easy for their integrators and their customer to build their computer vision systems for their robots in a seamless way.
And for the final question, what do you see? What's the future for DevisionX in the next 5-10 years? Where do you see the company being positioned on the global stage?
Okay, the first one is about that we will be a global player in the AI market, especially for the AI enabling for non-technical or business guys. So we targeting to be a tool that make people to build their AI by themselves, not only using AI. This is our main vision. Our positioning within 5 to 10 years to work to also to be part of a big player or to be acquired, something like that, to work with the big player in the AI market.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The future is in the artificial intelligence space, and DevisionX is spearheading that change. Mahmoud Abdel Aziz, the founder and CEO of DevisionX, thank you so much for taking some time out to talk with us. We really appreciate it over here at Aviva. And ladies and gentlemen, you can check out their website at divisionx.com. And they're also on LinkedIn, Twitter, and other social media platforms as well. My name is Paul Ulele, your host. We'll see you on the next Aviva analysis video. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.